Let's get started. I have a coworker that reached out to me about helping him find a house hack. As if you don't know what a house hack is where you buy a multifamily unit, you live in one of the units, and you rent out the other units, and preferably between them units, whether it's a duplex, threeplex, or fourplex, they pay your mortgage. So this is in Indianapolis, and this is a map of Indianapolis here. And you'll see some of these cutout areas here. And these are cities within Indianapolis. I don't know how common this is in other cities, but this is the way it is here in Indianapolis. This is this one over here is this little one right here, Speedway. This is Lawrence. And there's one somewhere down here in the south. They ain't got it marked off on the map, but it's called Beach Grove. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to put a few things here in the search. We obviously want Indianapolis. And then we want to set up some, this is weird, let's set up some filters. He did not give me a price, so we already got 180 in there, so we'll keep that. We want to mark off townhomes, apartments, condos, lots, lands, manufactured. I'm just going to go with multifamily. It says see results. There's 52 of them. His main requirements was nice neighborhood. I don't know exactly what's nice to him, but I will go over a few things. What I like and what I think would be some opportunities. And then we could even see if they work. As I'm scrolling here, I'm just kind of checking out. We'll check here on the near west side. We have a couple of 119 at Somersault, 140. Well, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is 149 Lee. This is not a horrible neighborhood, but this is not, I don't know if this is exactly what he wants. We'll go ahead and take pictures. So as you can see, old, but this one's pretty clean, at least in this unit. That's kind of weird with the ductwork up there in the corner. You got the little utility room. Looks like some newer electrical and newer water is ran, so that's good. I see some water damage up on the ceiling. Obviously, older house. You're going to see some older features. These cabinets are disgusting. But overall, livable, and that's a good thing. He probably could get an FHA loan on this, and that's one of his goals. And that way he can actually put some money into this one. I will actually send him this one. I'm going to go ahead and heart this, and we'll just hit a price. So let's see here, 149. If we got a regular FHA loan, that's 3.5%. I'm going to do this all in guessing. A 150 mortgage would be about $1,200, maybe. Take or give with taxes, insurance, and everything. So if you're at 1,200, I'm guessing in this area you're renting out these units for $950 to $1,000. So he probably, after putting some work into it and everything, he probably wouldn't get that paying his whole mortgage. But I definitely feel like he would get the 1% rule, and that's the metric that I want. So I would tell him about that. And then obviously it's at 150. You would have to see the current tenants in there, if they're staying or if they're going. Does he want to have it empty by closing? What's his overall goals? So that one is a potential, and it's been on the market for 166 days, so it might be negotiable. And he was talking about he wanted to do some repairs and stuff. Like, he looked at this white one right here on West 25th Street, and a lot of new investors, new people will look at that $56,000 price and kind of get turned on by that. But this, yeah, this is completely empty. So if he wants an FHA loan, that's not going to happen. FHA has to be livable. Conventional loans a little more flexible. but you also have to you have to pay a bigger down payment. So I'm not really into that. So I mean, let's check out this house. This is right outside of Speedway. It's Somerset, sorry. And there's 165 here. That's on Persian. And then, yeah, this one, it's not the greatest neighborhood, but there was actually just a little bit north of this an old building that was the old Coca-Cola plant. If you're from Indianapolis, you'll know what that is, but it's somewhere in this area, and they're going to redevelop it. They try to turn it into a soccer field, whatever. I don't know what they're doing with it now. But that's a simple breakdown on finding a house hack. It's pretty simple. Just make sure the numbers work. Obviously, duplex, you're not going to find as many fourplexes and threeplexes, so you might want to just start with that duplex. Get an FHA loan. A lot of times, if you're a first-time home buyer, you can get the down payment assistance. So he'd probably be eligible to get in this house for no money down, and then getting a positive cash flow from day one, possibly. So the only thing about this one is they did only sell one side. But, you know, obviously he'll have to go out there and check it out. But if you want to see me do more videos like this, if anybody sees any address and wants me to kind of do a quick breakdown of it, just write it in the comments and I'll see if I can help you. But if I brought you any value, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.